What's up, Internet Land? Thanks for stopping by. I am Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, bringing you another Transformers review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Studio Series Voyager class Megatron. And his head just came off. One of the issues I have with this figure. But what can I say? It's just, you know, I hate to say it like this, but it is just a first party release, so, you know, don't get your hopes up too high. Anyhow, so here he is, Megatron, as seen in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. In the first Transformers movie, he turned into that weird Cybertronian jet thing. And they're like, it's not really Megatron enough. So in the next one, he turned into like a weird Cybertronian tank thingy, and they were like, that's okay, but we're gonna do something different again. So in the third movie, he turned into a weird like truck, but I think this is better than the Cybertronian jet, and I also think that's better than the truck. Though the truck figure was actually the first decent Megatron toy we got, and I actually still have one of those specifically for that reason. This may be the second decent movie Megatron figure that we get. Well, no. Movie 5 actually had a couple really good figures of him. The Voyager class was fantastic. And the leader was okay. And whatnot. But anyhow, so this Studio Series, I never actually had the Revenge of the Fallen Voyager Megatron. I did, for a short period of time, have the leader class one, because actually, way back when, a long time ago, I actually started up my own toy store for a small period of time, and I never sold a single toy, and I then ended up having to either eat or liquidate all of my stuff that I couldn't sell, and ended up giving the leader class Megatron toy to my nephew because it was a piece of garbage and I didn't like it at all, and he played with it and liked it. Well, but he was like 6 at the time, so whatever's. Anyhow, so yeah, he's a nice size figure. A little taller than some of the other Voyager class figures, but I think that Megatron is supposed to be taller than Optimus Prime anyhow. But I mean, like, he's supposed to be taller. Like, the scale is still really good and works really well. You can recreate all of your favorite moments from Revenge of the Fallen, when Megatron just, you know, straight up killed Optimus Prime. Oh wait, no, that was Dark of the Moon. No. Oh gosh, I'm getting all my lines crossed. Yeah, I don't know. You know what, F it, I remember. Yeah, Jetfire. I kept on thinking that Jetfire was in the third movie, but no, he was in the second one, and his toy also sucked. Maybe some point in the Studio Series we'll have to get a decent Jetfire toy. That would be nice. Anyhow, I'm way off on a tangent. Revenge of the Fallen. He's got a little sword thing that comes out and actually folds away really well. Pops out. So this is the actual thing that he can do the stabby kill with. Stabs him through and then like shoots him or something like that. Really effing brutal. Like, freaking wrecked. I've heard some people say that his back looks like a face. And I guess maybe I can see that. Like, this kind of looks like a nose, and these kind of look like eyes, and this kind of looks like, you know, the Michael Bay former kind of a thing. It's actually maybe looks more like a face than most of the Bayformer faces. But yeah. In terms of articulation, his head is going to fall off again in a little bit, because I'm sure it will. His head rotates back and forth, and he will look up quite a bit. Like, quite a bit. And his head didn't fall off. That's amazing. His left arm goes all the way around, and it comes out like more than a full tree pose. Single joint to the elbow, but it has greater than 90 degrees of articulation. He's got all these different little creepy fingers, but really they come down to these 3 are molded together and these 2 are molded together. So his creepy fingers is really just two pieces. For his other arm, that's still the same. That's not quite as much of a range. Like the range he's missing from this clearly went to this one. Elbow will move greater than 90 degrees. By the way, they've both got upper bicep swivels. I don't remember if I mentioned that, but I should have. Bicep swivel. Non-firing, non-spring-loaded gun, which I think is fantastic because I think the spring-loaded gimmicks are stupid. And look, he can almost bend his arm enough to shoot himself in the face. He just needs like Optimus Prime to come and like karate chop his elbow really hard and shoot him in the face with his own gun. The legs are the same though. His leg will move forward that much, backward that much. He'll go out for the full Van Damme. He's got an upper thigh rotation. He's got this kind of like digitigrade kind of zigzag leg. And you can kind of like extend it up, but then it looks silly. Like you can bend his leg backwards and you can bend his leg forward, and you can like you've got posability on this, but like I can't tell you what's a knee and what's not. I think that this technically qualifies as an ankle joint. So he's got an ankle tilt there, so you know it's a quality figure. This maybe counts as a heel, but it's also part of that, so I don't know. And he's got toes that split. Like they'll split, like really split. But like, you know, they split a bit split. So, yeah. I mean, what can I say? He's Megatron. Molded pretty much mostly in actually I think he's molded almost entirely in this gray plastic because I don't know, I guess this is dark gray plastic, isn't it? Gold paint apps, silver paint apps, gold paint apps, red paint apps in his eye holes. Let's get him transformed up. I'm going to start with the legs, kind of extended this out. There's a once this is fully straight, you can take this and slide this over like that. And then plug his toes together. His heel is going to come back like that. This piece is going to come like here-ish. And this piece is going to, there's like a joint to bring that around like that. This piece here is annoying. I kind of like to tuck it in under like that. And then this one is going to come out and around like that-ish. And then we're going to take this whole thing and rotate it around because you'll see that this detail lines up. All right, and same with the other side. Extend this out and around, straighten out his leg, slide this over. It's over, Prime. Move his thingamajig down, move this down, move this up. Rotate at the thigh. And then we're going to take and we're going to just grab his hips and yank on them because the hips don't lie, right? They tell the truth all the time. Pull him out to about that position right there. And we've got a pretty good start on him. Now, by the way, he does have like the biggest thing of hollow chest syndrome ever. But it's kind of inherent in his transformation, unfortunately. We're going to untab these shoulders from the backpack, and then we're going to extend this out and out and out and out like that. His head is probably going to pop off again. There's a detented joint right here, and you want to kind of like take that out. There it goes. There it goes. Ouch! That bit me. I don't know why this has to be so freaking hard. Like, they made this little thing to extend out his face, but it just is, it's held on with a flippin' prayer, man. It's just, Anyhow, so extend out his arm. Then we're going to take this arm here. There's a tab right here. You don't really notice it because it looks like the rest of the like stuff. And that's going to fit into a slot right here. Like so. And then, similarly, this one here, let me see if I can find the tab on that. It's this slot right here. And the tab is right in here. So we're going to take that, rotate that in, just kind of like park that in that slot there. Alrighty. Now we're going to take these and we're going to fold them in. There's a tab here that's going to go into a corresponding slot that is cleverly disguised inside that tread. And we're going to plug these into those tabs. Those tabs fit into the slots, slots into those tabs, etc., etc. Make it all fit. Everything is dark, I can't see it. All right, and last but not least, these little armatures, as you can see, they've kind of formed up on his face already. This is actually like movie accurate. If you go and watch the movie, actually, I don't know if there's any part in the movie where you can really see this, but he totally has visible head syndrome. That is literally a thing that literally exists in the movie model. And if the toy is at all accurate, it'll have his face sticking out the front as well. I don't know. I think maybe somebody decided, hey, we can sell more toys if kids can see his face. I don't know. I think it's dumb. But, I mean, I want to say, for a long time, so I am a strong advocate of a well-made movie figure. I think that the way these movie figures turn from, and I've mentioned this before here on this channel, the way they turn from just a completely effed up looking robot that doesn't even really look like a robot to like a coherent looking vehicle is just astounding. Like they have, if they're well engineered, then oh my gosh, they are well engineered. And if they're half-assed, then they're pretty half-assed. But so I have quite a few movie figures, but I just want to point out that that doesn't actually mean that I like the movies or that I like the designs or that I think that these are all the best things ever. I've got a few that I like, and I've got a few that I tolerate, and I've got a few that I grab because the engineering just can't be denied. I'm actually making myself a collection of masterpiece level movie figures because they all have such astounding transformations to them. You know, the MPM-03 and the MPM-04, and the Unique Toys Peru Kill, the Unique Toys Challenger I've actually got on pre-order. I like a good movie figure. I don't like the movie designs, is I guess really what I'm saying. So he turns into a tank. It's kind of like a weird quad tank, but maybe it's like a hex tank because he's actually got like 3 treads on each side. Like this one and this one and this one, not counting this one because that's not a driving tread. That's just an aesthetic tread. It's just there to look pretty. And you know Megatron loves looking pretty. His gun wiggles maybe a little bit. These guns wiggle a little bit. That's it for this mode here. Not much else to say. You got some exposed, you know, detailing and whatnot. Paint apps, you know. This looks even more like a face now. Except now it looks like it's like tired. By the way, once somebody points out that face on the back, like you really can't unsee it. Megatron! And there's that. Oh, it popped out. There's only one single tab that keeps that in. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. You guys are awesome. I gave you 2 thumbs up. That's my review on you guys. Go ahead and comment, hit like, subscribe. It's like down here. And everybody, you're great. You're fantastic. I'll see you later. You're awesome. Have a great day. See ya.